Go ahead, quit, son. That's your best bet.
Welcome us live from the capital city of California, Sacramento. Bringing you another edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony and Doris Burke reporting. From the sideline. Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. McLemore and Gay on the perimeter. DeMarcus Cousins out there with Quincy Ace. And it's Rondo in the point guard position. And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession. Sacramento on defense. Well, the Sacramento Kings weren't exactly road toughened last season, but they did have some impressive stints.
Yeah, they were excellent in terms of scoring the ball. No problem at all putting up points. Their road defense was a different story.
YouTube.
Kicks to Cousins. Pulled the shot a little bit, but the bounce goes his way.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Now here's Cousins. Here's Rondo. No luck.
Oh, that's a tough three-point try when you've got the defense right there.
Well, he'd have to be really good to knock down a shot like that against that kind of defense.
Gay with it, guarded by McLemore. Gay, that's good.
Exit it out.
Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. And it's Rondo penetrating. Good. And it's Cousins picking up the assist. Rondo's got his first 2 points. And Cousins kicks to Gay. Free throw line jump shot. Sacramento gets it back. Now here's McLemore. He's guarded closely. Outside for Rondo. Three-pointer. Cousins pulls it in. For Sacramento, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Here's McLemore. And they get it back. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Rondo.
Attention, son. Okay, let's go.
Here's Cousins. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down. The Kings have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game.
And former coach of the year, George Karl, making his way back into the league last season. Teams picked him up halfway through the year to kind of stabilize their coaching situation. And very little fight put up by the defense as he made his way to the bucket for the jam.
They did seem to take the cautious approach, Greg, when it came to defending that one. You're right.
And guys, it's not the time for caution now. I mean, they've got to be aggressive and take some risk to see if they can cut that lead down.
And what a pickup to get a guy like Karl, Greg, on their bench, as you mentioned. He's just been a winner, Clark, his entire career.
Well, he's climbing the ladder in the all-time wins category as a coach, and also he's a cancer survivor. He's overcome a battle with cancer. That also lends itself to having great compassion and respect for George Karl.
As did his son, Kobe.
That's
Remember
right.
that? Yes.
That's right. It was a family affair.
And here are the Kings now. After the Kings pick up 2.
Gary, you can make them.
Rondo, no good. Down low. And there's DeMarcus Cousins on the assist by Rondo. Rondo's got 4 assists in the game.
Sacramento didn't have a free-flowing offense, and they wanted to get up and down, and it showed in their play transitioning from stagnant to free-flowing.
So the Kings call timeout. They're first. Sacramento, a team that is likely to put it on the floor to attack. We saw that last year. They have no problem creating with player movement versus ball movement, which is something which is a nice way to kind of begin the transition.
It is, and Kevin, they were dead last in the league in terms of catch-and-shoot field goal attempts. Also near the bottom in catch-and-shoot field goal percentage. So they might have been justified in that.
And he's good on the second. Kings were off to a hot start last year, but things certainly fell apart midway. A big factor in that was the messy firing of their coach, Mike Malone.
Yeah, really, that firing came out of nowhere to the fans and the players, and it seemed odd to fire a coach that has been leading this team to good basketball.
Out of bounds, Sacramento will take possession. Sacramento leading by 10. From downtown, Kufis grabs the miss.
And, you know, we'll never really know the full details of why Malone was fired, but the effect it had on the team was easy to see. Kings really tailspinned out of control afterward. That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
And Bellinelli kicks to Collison. This is to Kufis. Clock at 6. And he gets it to go.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Cousins dishes to McLemore. No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Kings ahead, up by 8. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for Sacramento.
Really some great drives to the basket here early on for these guys.
Also, what passing we've seen from them here early. I mean, there could be a big number in the assist column if this keeps up.
McLemore and Gay on the perimeter. Cauley-Stein is up there with DeMarcus Cousins. And it's Rondo in at the 1 spot. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Kings. It was a rough year last year for fans in Sacramento, but they still come out here to fill up the stands, Greg, even with their team struggling.
Yeah, the new ownership give them credit. Last year, the Kings marked an 8-year high in terms of attendance. Not bad for a team that really looked to be in the hunt for the postseason, but then just fell apart midway through. And the defense scattered all over the place on the break. Nice job finding the wide open 3.
Here's Cousins. Good on the triple. Cousins has got 9.
The rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
Yeah, I'm not sure of the quality of that three-point shot attempt right there, going at it the way they did, but it all worked out for them.
McLemore, no good.
As a player, you always want to be able to answer back, but he just didn't have it in him that time.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ben McLemore. That is his first foul of the game. Goes up off the inbound. And Cousins throws it down.
Tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm glad he didn't, because otherwise we'd probably have a 45-minute delay here if he shattered the backboard.
Sacramento leading by 8. To the middle. Here's Rondo. And the rebound goes to Rajon Rondo.
You know, not really a significant margin in terms of them rebounding, but enough to get the job done.
Yeah, but one more advantage in the stat column, and that's what's translated to this league. Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. And the Kings will go for a different look here. Quincy Aces checked in for Cauley Stein. Caspi comes in for Rudy Gay. Curry's checked in for McLemore. And it's Collison in for Rajon Rondo. Caspi, he's checked in for Sacramento. Curry comes in for Ben McLemore. Here's Curry with the three. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. And now Sacramento on the break. Terrific assist, a nice finish, solid play all around.
That's really how they're going to get back into this game, trim the lead. I mean, play tough defense, force some turnovers, and then push it to the other end.
And Clark, those steals allow you to play in the open floor.
Collison kicks to Curry. Cousins got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Curry passes to Rondo. And here we go. Cousins heading to the hoop. And Curry throws it down.
Quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slant.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
The Kings shooting their first free throws of the game.
And they've been mediocre all season long, just about 72% from the line.
Guys, their free throw shooting has slipped a bit since last year, but not really to the point where they should be overly concerned about it.
Collison hits them both.
There's not a lot you can say that hasn't been said before about his skill at the charity stripe.
The Kings trail by 10. Curry against Curry. Pass to Rondo. He kicks to Caspi. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. Clock at 6. And that one's good. Gay's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Well, the main problem last year for the Kings, Greg, their defense. Just couldn't slow teams down on their end of the court, and it cost them.
Yeah, listen, a lot of it had to do with the defensive problems overall. They were pretty much in the bottom 10 of every major defensive category, and dead last in blocks as well.
Sacramento leading by 5. It's Curry outside. The Kings have gone 6 of 9 in the second quarter. Some good work from the field. Keeps it alive. It's good on the putback.
Let me go ahead and destroy your game, son.
That's 7 points for Rudy Gay.
Wait,
Well, I'm impressed with the determination he showed right there, getting himself into good position under the glass. Did his work early there.
Yeah, with the presence of mind, know just where the rebound was going to go to.
And then also just the niftiness with that tip in, just a quick touch, again, before the defense knows what hit him.
And the first one drops.
And you said it. I mean, the Kings had a tough time on defense. They also gave up the most fast break points in the league. I mean, they had a tough time getting back and defending in transition.
Catching up on the changes for Sacramento. Cauley Stein, he's checked in for Quincy Ace. Gay comes in for Caspi. Ben McLemore, he's checked in for Curry. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Darren Collison. The shot and game clock separated by 4. From deep, McLemore
They're hovering around 50% for the game in three-pointers. That's pretty good. But they've really elevated here in the second quarter.
AC dishes to Koufos. And a missed layup.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And we... We welcome you back. Glad to have you with us as more basketball is on the way. During the break, the players getting refueled with Gatorade. They're looking amped up and ready to get going once again. You look at DeMarcus Cousins in this game, he has been everywhere.
He created a lot of quality shots for himself in that first half, and he knew when to pass it up when the double team came.
And that led to a very high points per shot number for him. For those of you that are into analytics, that stat really tells how efficient a player has been, and he's been very efficient so far.
All right, the second half beginning in just a moment. You look at DeMarcus Cousins in this game, he has been everywhere.
And in terms of points in that first half, he's now at a point where we expect him to perform that way.
And Greg, that tells you all you need to know about what a talent he is. I mean, I'll bet he adds a lot more to his totals after the break.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. On the floor for Sacramento, McLemore and Gay on the perimeter. DeMarcus Cousins out there with Quincy Ace. And it's Rondo in at the point. The drive by Cousins. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. They've led by as much as 10.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those boards.
Clark, it wouldn't hurt. Some extra possessions would definitely help narrow the gap and maybe swing the momentum.
Rondo kicks to Gay. And it's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. Rondo's got his 5th assist in this one. Cousins. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
He's their go-to guy, and when he shoots the ball like he has today, that's what the scoreboard usually looks like. Their second half has started quite well. They've been good on 3 of their first 4 attempts.
Rondo kicks to Cauley-Stein. Leaves it up and in off the pretty assist. Cauley-Stein's got 8 points. Now a timeout called by Sacramento. Some changes for Sacramento. Caspi comes in for Quincy Ace, and Curry subbed in for Ben McLemore.
About to quit, son?
Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. The Kings trail by 8. And Caspi kicks to Rondo. Gets to the rim for two with the D all over him. Rondo's got 7 points.
You know, huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. The body control essential in that situation. I mean, if you're giving up a bunch of height, then you better be able to manufacture things in the air.
On defense, Sacramento. Rondo missing on the 3. And the foul called on DeMarcus Cousins. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Sacramento's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Now here's Curry. 3-pointer. And he gets it to go. 5 points in the game.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
Here's Cauley Stein.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
2 shots. The Kings shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And that one falls for Cauley Stein.
And the Kings last year could be exciting at times on offense. One way they would consistently put up points was by finding their way to the free throw line.
And good on the 2nd, so he makes them both. The Kings trail by 4. Here's Rondo. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. The Kings have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the 2nd half. Tremendous efficiency. And the shot is good.
He had his head on the swivel and was able to pick out the pass and get the assist.
Here is Caspi. It's stolen by Rondo. Here's McLemore. And he caps off the fast break with a monster slam.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end. That's losing basketball.
Especially when you can't afford to give up any buckets. That's a nice lead now.
There's the dish to Cauley Stein. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Can you see me, son?
They just can't miss. Everything they put up, it seems, goes in.
You know, sometimes you're the bug, and sometimes you're the windshield. They are certainly the bugs tonight. Nothing going their way.
And I'm not even sure that I want to be the windshield.
No, maybe the windshield wiper.
Yeah.
Agility leads to thievery there as he got his hand in there to get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
And Clark, that's been the story of this game so far. I mean, they cannot hand over any more easy points in the open floor.
You know, so many games are decided by which team wins the rebound battle, and that's held true in this one so far.
And Clark, their effort on the glass has given them the advantage, but it's also been the effort.
Punches it down with pop.
Rubs it in. It looks like a little deeper with the hanging finish.
I tell you what, they're not backing off at all, are they?
Always going up for the alley-oop here.
And the lead's not getting any smaller. Just an incredibly well-rounded performance here on the road.
And how good a feeling is that for this team to dominate the way they did in front of a hostile crowd? That is a satisfying feeling for them.
And as we end the 3rd quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. The Kings on top, up by 16. And we're just moments away from the start of the 4th quarter. Stay with us. And we welcome you back as we get going here in the 4th quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. McLemore and Gay on the perimeter. Cauley Stein is up there with DeMarcus Cousins. And it's Rondo in at the point guard. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Kings?
Guys, the passing we've seen from them has been tremendous. Very unselfish.
And they've also worked hard to get the ball inside. They haven't just settled. And they've hit a lot of high percentage shots in this game.
So we can't get either to fall. The Kings trail by 16. Here's Collison. Here's McLemore. Soft touch off the glass. McLemore's got the first basket as we get going in the 4th for Sacramento. Gate kicks to McLemore. Here's Cousins. It's deflected and gets hacked by the D. He'll go to the line. It's going to go on Willie Cauley-Stein.
That's his first personal foul. Shooting for Sacramento, Rudy Gay.
And he makes the first.
At the line for 2.
And so Gay nails both of them. The Kings trail by 16. And for 3, Collison. That doesn't go either for Collison.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Feeds it to Cauley-Stein. Outside Collison. Just 5 on the clock. Fires the 3. That's good. Kings leading now by 13. Cousins, the pass to Gay. To the inside. Here's Cauley-Stein. No luck. And it's the Kings taking it the other way. McLemore with the ball. Now defended by McLemore. That 3 off the mark.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at it.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
And the Kings making a change here. Acey's checked in. Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Hey, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what George Karl was saying to the team. He is not pleased with the score and implored them to try to make a push right now, saying, we don't have time, fellas. If we can't make a dent soon, I'll have to pull the plug. Pretty blunt, Kevin. Back to you.
Outside Rondo. Over to the wing. Round deep, McLemore. Cousins. Good on the shot.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
3-point play.
The Kings trail by 16. And for 3, Collison. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Cousins has got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
And they've controlled the boards, and that's a big reason why they're controlling the lead.
Yeah, they brought the sandpaper edge to their attack, really fighting and scrapping inside. A lot of grit and grind with these guys.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
First free throw is good. Both shots good from the stripe.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And that efficiency, Greg, as you know, so critical when you're looking to overcome a deficit. You've got to be close to perfect and can't waste scoring opportunities.
Pass to McLemore. Goes up on the wing. And it's rebounded by DeMarcus Cousins. Cousins has got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. And McLemore kicks to Cauley-Stein. stolen away. Sacramento moving it around. Bellinelli with the three.
Get your game up, son. Go practice after you get off.
They came out smoking here from beyond.
And Greg, as hot as they are from out there, absolutely no reason at all not to just keep letting them fly.
Okay, that's a two-pointer, but they'll get another chance. And the shot is long. The feed now to Collison. And stolen by Cousins. Throws it up high.
Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
That's what me and Dave always love seeing him at the end of those breaks. He makes it look fun and easy.
And for three, Collison.
I'm going to get that dub.
Kings leading now by 15.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority, very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Kings.
And Clark, their hard work on the glass paid off.
You know, they both are excellent rebounding teams. I thought it was a tough battle underneath both ways.
A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was for Cousins. He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
No way to mess that one up, Kevin. I mean, he powered it down with both hands.
Not this guy. He is a superb finisher.
And when he gets near the hoop, guys, he is a tour de force.
Cauley Stein dishes to game.
Terrific run.
That's what I do.
Yeah, and now let's just keep an eye on how much longer they keep the foot on the accelerator.
Inside.
Bellinelli for three. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Rondo passes to Cousins. Back to Rondo. Knocked away. Here we go. One-on-one. They get it back. Here's Kufis. And the rejection by Cousins. And it'll be Sacramento as it goes out of bounds. The Kings retain possession. Sacramento making some changes. DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for Kufis. Gay comes in for Marco Bellinelli. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Darren Collison. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Gay can't get it to go. Well, this one is winding down now. Sacramento can run out the clock. Missed. Basket is good. The assist from Rondo.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
And so it's Sacramento easily grabbing this one. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
They certainly